Hey, what is up? Welcome back to our channel. Today's video we are going to learn Python. So as I told you before, this is going to be a new tutorial series. So we are going to learn all about Python. So in today's video we are going to learn how to print a statement that is give an output in the terminal and take input and use arithmetical operations to print the output and print the output. Sorry. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So before we start programming Python, we need to download Python. So how can we do that? So there are 3 easy steps to download Python. So first, open your browser and go to www.python.org www.python.org. Go to here and it may take some time to load. Go to these downloads and go to Windows if you have Windows, or go to Mac OS if you have Mac OS. So and for Linux it's already installed, so you don't have to worry about it. So go on Windows. Okay, load the page and download the latest version 3.10.0 or whatever it may be when you are learning the Python. So go over here, click on this link. And go down to over here and go down to the bottom of the page and select this Windows Installer 64-bit. If you have, it depends on what OS do you have. I have 64-bit, so I am installing it, but I don't need it because I have already installed it. So after downloading the file, run the exe file and it should say you install Python. So now after we go over there, we have to open the IDLE. Sorry, that I will show you now.
Okay, so guys, I am on Linux now because I found out that my Windows machine was not able to handle IDLE. So I am on Linux, and don't worry how to install IDLE on Linux. It's just simple type sudo apt-get install IDLE 3, and then you just have to type Y and it will automatically install IDLE. Type IDLE in the terminal and you get IDLE open right over here. So I'm going to press Ctrl F. So here is the untitled file. So I'm going to type to get any output in IDLE or any terminal in Python, type print and type parentheses and very simple. So right click, comment out region. So this does is it comments out region by double hashtag. You can also comment out region by single hash, but it's recommended double hashtag. So now I'm gonna go ahead and how to get input from the user. So I'm gonna type input. No, I can't type input because it's a variable of the Python library. So I'm gonna type num. I'm gonna type num equals input. Input stands for a text input, and if you type int, it stands for a integer input. So I will type integer input. I will say enter a number. So how do we print this num? How do we print this num? Okay, so go ahead and print. I'm gonna print you entered, and we are gonna close the double quote and type plus num, and that's it. If you type that and go ahead and execute. Oh wait, there is a file and wait a minute. Let me just check it out. Wait a minute. I don't remember the syntax is. Sorry guys. Look it up. Okay, so I found out how to get integer input. That is int input. Sorry, I was doing it wrong. But it's int in parenthesis input, in another parenthesis double quote, enter a number. I'm gonna type that as well. And now if we print this, we're gonna type get that. So how do we know it's an integer and not a string? So the way to get that is type print type. We are trying to enter the variable name and close the parentheses. So if we are to execute that, if we execute that, it should give us the output. Enter a number. I will enter 5. So okay, so it can't get this input. So I'm gonna do is just print num. Nothing else, just print num. F5, I'm gonna enter 8, and 8 will be 8 over here, and it printed class n. So what does this mean is that your variable is containing something that is from the class integer or int. So now we go ahead and over here and comment out all these regions. Control D for Linux and Alt 3 for Windows and Mac OS. Same for that. So now if we go ahead and if we want to do arithmetic operation, we will type num1 equals input. I am very bad at typing, but anyway, sorry, input. In input, enter the number. Now we enter the first number in this, and then we're gonna go ahead and copy paste this. And instead of number 1, we are type number 2 and type second. So why did I type number 2 and not number 1? and let it random 1. So that is because it will exchange value and not give an error that it's already used. So I tried num2, and now we need to do some arithmetic operation. So we are going to type add equals num1 plus num2. We are going to type sub, that is subtract, equals num1 minus num2. There we go. And in Python, this is so easy because you don't have to put semicolon at end of every statement that is in other like Java and C++. Okay, so we're gonna try multi equals num1 into num2, and we're gonna try division equals num1 divided by 2. There we go. Now we're gonna say that, and we are going the addition, subtraction, multiplication. So as you saw, now if you print this, I will enter the first number as 8 and the second one as 5. So as you saw, there is a error, that is type error, because this is an 8 and this is a string, and it can't add something string. So what can we do now? So the very easy way to print any integer and in any string format is to type add in a curved bracket and type F at the starting before the double quotation mark. So what this does, it's going to print the value of add and not the curve, not this, like which I have wrote over here. It's gonna print the value of add. Let's save that and go ahead and let's execute. You type 8, 5, it gives the addition 20. So similarly we have to do with all the functions. I'm gonna duplicate that 3 to 4 times. I'm gonna type sub. I'm gonna change the value to subtraction. Okay, so and we have to also type multiplication and division. There you go. And we have to also change this and division. And remember, the variable names are case sensitive in Python. That means if you type a capital M over here, it's gonna execute it as like follows. If I type 8, 4, multi is not defined. As you can see, it's going to give an error that capital M multi is not defined, that is over here. So we have to be careful while writing any variable name, and it's preferred to write in small letters because it's easier to write than writing in the title form. Now if I execute this, it's going to give us the output as correct. And if I type, there we go, the addition is 10, that's correct, subtraction is 6, multiplication is 16, and division is 4. So you might be wondering why is this in this. So as you know, there are some divisions which take place in decimals, so division is a float integer type. If we go ahead in our tutorial.py and print the type of division, type of the variable division, it will give the, I will type 482, and it will give the class as float. So that's why. And if you want to make it an int, you can just type division equals division equals int division. There we go. Now this will return a int data type of division. Let's go ahead and execute this. Let's type 8, 2, and as you can see, it didn't give any decimal points, and it also said class int instead of class float like before. So this way you can change any variable to anything, but you can't change int from a string, but you can change float from int and string from a no from string to int. So that's how you can get the type of variable and the arithmetic operations. We will learn more about Python in the next few videos.